Hello everybody, I hope you're all very well. Betty here from sunny England. It's a bit of a bonus. It's the second week of January 2024 and all is quiet so far. Begonia Coconut's upstairs, she's under the duvet, so we'll be lucky to see a sight of her today. What I normally do for the new people is I show you my haul from the flea market, the thrift stores, charity shops, car boot sales, online purchases that I normally buy in the middle of the night. But this week, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I've been absolutely obsessing about this item I bought in the flea market. I think it was just before Christmas. I think it was the last treasure hunt before Christmas. And it's these breeks. Do you remember these britches? Britches that I was hoping were going to be pedal pushers that would go to my knee. But I've tried them on several times. Every time, obviously, always optimistic, thinking this time. But they're clearly built for a man of about 6'4", and I'm a woman of about 5 foot and out. And they just are the absolute most hilarious length. They could not be a more comedy length on me if they tried. They're not even mid-calf. They're not even ankle grazers. You couldn't even call them clam diggers. They're just sort of a comedy length. So no matter how hard I try, I don't think I'm going to grow anymore. So what I've done is been through my wardrobe and I'm sort of going to play dress up like a big doll. Which is, I know I do this all the time and I absolutely love it. I never used to play with dolls when I was little. I don't think. Did I? I probably did. I can't remember. It was too long ago. But this week, what I'm going to do is dress up the breeks, do some styling with the britches, with lots of stuff that I've got in my wardrobe that I've bought from the thrift stores or the flea market. And I'm calling it styling. I'm going to do some vintage thrifted styling. Really, it's just playing with the breeks because I can't wear them myself because I'm a shorty. So that's what I'm going to do. But first of all, I'm going to give you a little update on the Yarden because I'm so desperate to get stuck in. It feels really, really tired and sort of like it's begging for attention. But at the same time, don't touch me. Look at me, don't touch me. That's what it feels like out there. So I've just every now and again gone out and had a little wander about and just thought, oh God, it's freezing cold. I'm not starting anything I can't finish. So I'm just going to show you the plan for this year. I might need backup. I might need to employ some local teenagers for however much they charge. Probably more than I earn. To do some heavy lifting because I'm not sure if I'm capable of doing it on my own anymore. Those days are gone, I think. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you the Yarden. And now it's early January and we've got one of those weird English, bright, sunny, wintry days, but it's absolutely freezing. So it's a trap. But I've fallen for it. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to just show you the state of the Yarden and also tell myself what I've got to do because I've got to make some big changes out there this year. And I'll show you what they are. So here we go. Brrr. Sorry if it's windy on the microphone. Oh, I've got some new chives popping up. That fern's coming along nicely. Now, what I was surprised by were the little wild strawberries that flowered round about Christmas. That was wrong. And all the evergreens are looking okay. I mean, they always look a little bit sorry for themselves, a little bit droopy. But, you know, there's plenty of life. It looks lovely through the kitchen window with the gang, the Bee Gees and everybody else. Right. So, it's a little bit shabby and a little bit sad But as I say, I'm not going to tidy it up because I've got little friends and visitors that come and bob about and eat whatever they need. So I'm not going to touch it for yet. I'm not going to touch it yet. Right, the big plan is this huge big planter, which was actually a repurposed bath that I pulled out of the house during the early renovations, and didn't have a clue how to get rid of it. It was all just a very sorry time. Then I had that amazing flash of inspiration because I'm a genius to plant it, and that was the start of this whole empire of plants. And yeah, I think I'm going to have to move that because it's up against the house wall, and I'm sort of a bit worried that it's going to either is already causing damp or it's going to start causing damp because the house isn't getting any air around the back of that. So that's the kitchen, that's the back wall, and this is the bath. And I think I just need some air circulating around there. So God help me, I've got to move it. It's an absolute beast. And obviously there's a few bodies in there. That's not helping. And also the back wall. Oh, I thought I had a little bird there. Also the back wall, I repointed the whole thing, and I thought that I could get away with not painting it. But to be honest, it took so much repointing, and there's so much concrete. It looks terrible. I kept convincing myself that it looked okay, that it looked rustic and authentic. It doesn't. So I think I'm going to have to paint that, because look at that one. Gorgeous. That one, far from gorgeous. So even when the plants are in bloom, it still looks terrible. But aren't they lovely? Look at my lovely trees. Yeah, so everybody else is just, surviving. Tragically. I know how they feel. So anyway, all of this has got to come out. That's the story. That's the end. And a little bit of exciting news is... Hello. These are giant snowdrops, I think. Yeah. And just in the nick of time, every winter, up they pop. Hiya! Oh my God, it's such a mess. Right then, back inside. Also got two tiny little spider saplings from the charity shop nearby for Begonia to eat. The one I got her from the supermarket, gone. So these were 50p each. I got two, and she's already had a start. She's already had a little munch. So they hopefully will be a steady supply of snacks. Right then, here we go, inside. Fashion show. These are the breeks. The company is Linton, made in the United Kingdom, so that's definitely vintage. Crest tailored. And it's that lovely 1970s corduroy. I think the style of these is probably ancient forever. And traditionally, they probably were worn for going out grouse shooting by poachers and aristocrats alike. There's no difference. They were all thieves and murderers. However, we're having none of that in this house. This is a vegetarian, peace-loving, animal-loving house. So what I'm going to do is treat them like they're fashion pants and dress them up like a dolly. Here we go. There they are. I'm absolutely mad about them, but they just don't fit me. And I'm going to have to live with that. I got them at the flea market a couple of weeks before Christmas, or maybe the one before Christmas, and they were either £1 or £2. Got them from the big pile. And the condition is extraordinary. They're definitely, obviously, vintage. I'm not sure they were ever worn because they had that new old stock finished to them, that sort of new old stock look to them, but they were dirty, very, very dirty from just being old. not from being used or worn or mistreated. So I put them through a couple of times just because the fabric's so thick, but they're just in fantastic condition. I'm a little bit gutted really that I can't wear them. So I'll show you the cuffs. They've got a sort of Velcro. Are you allowed to say Velcro? Well, you know, it probably is Velcro. But that hook and squishy stuff. And that should go just to the top of socks. And what I'm going to do is, first of all, put a base top on it. Well, there she is, like that. I'm getting sort of Jessica Lange, Brooke Shields vibes, you know, in the 1970s. This is basically the exact look I had in my mind, and I've just put it together with 3 bits. Oh, God, I love myself. More each week. I love myself more each vlog. Do you know what? I'd love myself more if I bought a little steady cam for my camera. Anyway, there you go. Isn't she fabulous? I've just added this 80s style velvet burgundy jacket, and I didn't think this was going to come together so quickly. God, it's like actually having someone in the room. This is a vintage Marks and Spencer's St. Michael little crop jacket. This is a modern thrifted jacket. I think this is from Atmosphere at Primark. It's got the label cut out, so I'm only guessing from what's left. But it's a faux suede, super stretch, very soft and stretchy, fringed baggy jacket. And I wear this all the time. Lovely. Crikey. Fetch the spaniels, Hugo. Anyway, I'll just show you. This was actually from a charity shop. It's an authentic Barber jacket. The absolutely iconic, classic quilted country Barber jacket. And I paid £3 for this in a charity shop. Thank you very much. I wear it with non-hunting trousers. Well, I wear them with treasure hunting trousers. Not fox or pheasant. Treasure. Oh my God, this next jacket, it's an absolute work of art. I swear, it's incredible. It's a vintage Frank Usher, and it's taking us from day to night with a quick swish. The addition of a gold jacquard Frank Usher peplum power-shouldered jacket. I thank you very much. Good evening. May I show you to your seat, madam? It's in the VIP area. Look at it. Honestly. And the beautiful buttons. It's absolutely the finest quality tailoring I think I've ever found in a charity shop. It's incredible. Oops, that's how good it is. I nearly fell. I think it needs jewellery, don't you? My absolute all-time favourite. I wear this almost every day. It's my go-to. Sort of, but it's not quite the right gold and it's not quite the right length. Could it be his time? Not the right look. Well, who'd have thunk I would ever think that less is more? But that's absolutely perfect. Oh, it looks amazing. I'll give you the big pan up. That's absolutely perfect. So I bought that just a week or two ago, maybe it was even last week, and it's a vintage Hong Kong one. It says gold plated on a paper sticker on the back. I promise you, one thing it ain't is gold plated, but it's fantastic. I think it's like an armadillo. I call it the armadillo choker. I would say it's 80s and it's in absolutely mint condition. Lovely matte brush gold finish segments. So comfortable. Oh, it just sits on your collar like a little baby armadillo all curled up around your neck, snuggled. Cute. Oh my lord. The dusky pink with the mossy green and the tan and the gold and the high Victorian. I mean, oh my God, it matches my wallpaper. I can't bear the fact that this jacket doesn't suit me. It really doesn't. I can't tell you how many times I've tried it on. And it just makes me sad to put it on, and it just doesn't. I don't know why. It's one of those tragic ironies in life that you can find the most perfect jacket of your dreams and it looks like shite on you. I think this is the first thing I ever bought at the flea market. I think it's an old wall decor or garden mobile ornament, and it was on Alan's table. It was years ago, my first trip ever. He had a little table with 3 things for 50 pence. Those were the days. It's £1 now. So 3 for 50p, 3 for £1 now. And there it was, gold and glowing and smiling like a fabulous 1970s sun face. And I put it on a chain, and now it's like a lethal weapon if the wind blows. You definitely lose an eye. So it's best worn with goggles. I absolutely love it. It's all just coming together like a fabulous dream. Look, that's one of the bags I bought with the bally bag. I bought 3 for £5 from the flea market. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Vintage 1970s. I've swapped the vintage 1970s tan boots out and put in some new Marks and Spencer's fake snake print black, white and grey boots. They're knee length, and they were £5 new with tags. They've still got the stickers on the bottom, unworn in a charity shop, and it sort of goes, but not with that top. Fabulous. That's a modern Marks and Spencer's collection grey puller neck jumper. It's very soft. I wear it all the time. That was probably £1 in a charity shop. So that whole outfit there, just stood standing without any bloomers underneath, was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, £8 maximum, maybe 7. Do you know, looking at it, I know exactly which necklace this needs, and I've literally just bought it. Bear with. Stop it. Honestly, I'm going to have to look behind me so I don't fall over again. I can't cope. I literally bought this, days ago? Was this not from the first week back? Last week, I think. And it's what I thought was sort of a Moschino style, easy for you to say, Moschino style, huge, massive, oversized puff heart metal, extra long necklace. And what did I pay for it? Was it £1 or something? Was it £1.50? I can't remember. I'm absolutely delirious with joy. Why don't these trousers go to my knee and not my ankle? Oh, my pedal pushers will come to me. I will manifest them. Obviously wasn't manifesting hard enough. That's amazing. Honestly, I love that. I know it's gold and silver, but I think I might start this trend, mismatching gold and silver. Look at that little crossbody bag that I bought the other week in the flea market for £1. This is a great game. This is my favourite new game. I'm going to reclaim dressing up big dolls for old women. Cats. Cats and snakes. Snakes and cats. I know this is endless. I'm going to stop. Don't worry. It's coming to an end quite soon. But I just want to say I bought this vintage Ginza blouse from a charity shop. I think it was probably, quite pricey. I think I might have paid something like £6 for it, but it's worth so much more. I mean, just, as a general resale of a stunning vintage blouse. But aside from its sort of monetary value, it is, oh my God, it's just the most incredible piece of design, engineering, style, quality. It's timeless. It's got massive shoulders. I would say late 70s, early 80s, huge big shoulder pads. The pleating, the angles, the geometry, everything. The collar, look at the collar. Look at it. Isn't it amazing? And it just goes on and on and on and on and on, because what I'm going to show you next is something that was probably made yesterday. There you go. River Island, 1940s inspired, but just the same as the other one. This is in that velour. Do you remember I bought it at the car boot sale for £1? Do you remember how excited I was? You probably don't. But I've never forgotten how excited I was, and I wore it to death. It's so comfortable and glorious. The colour is like heaven-sent saffron, like a mustard chartreuse dream. Beautiful. And it's got those lovely cuffs and a nice cowl. It's just perfect for putting something big in the middle, and those shoulders. If the shoulder pads were just a little bit more than River Island is prepared to pay for in its manufacturing, it would look like that. Right, I'm definitely going to stop now. I've just been upstairs to get the final piece that I want to be the thing that I finish on, and I've found about 10 more things that I wanted to show you. I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed this. I hope you've enjoyed watching us. Well, half as much as I've enjoyed making this. So I'm going to do more styling vlogs, and I think what I might do is sort out where I do it, because I can't really get far enough back to show you everything in its finest glory. Sat here in my vlog spot. So I might have to finish what I started upstairs in the middle bedroom, the body room I call it. So yep, right, stop rambling. Here we go. The final piece, the dream. Here it is, the dream. It's Mary Shelley. Mary Shelley's in the room. It's Pre-Raphaelite meets Monster Hunter meets Grand Tourist. It's Mary Shelley. It's the dream. It's fire. Oh, madam, I love your breeches and your long silk purple velvet coat. Found any plants lately? Oh my God. I've made myself speechless. I've dumbfounded myself. Oh, I know there's people in the comments that will be able to write their own amazing stories from this look. Thank you very much. If you haven't read the comments, I don't know whether I'm supposed to name people or not. I feel uncomfortable naming them in case they don't want to be named. But just read some of the comments. The stories that are in the comments are absolutely off the scale. Brilliant. I'm just saying. Oh, you're all so marvellously talented. Oh, I love this so much. What I might do is just pretend that I'm actually this woman and go sweeping through the misty streets of Liverpool and either commit some crimes or solve some. Oh God, I can't stop. I can't stop playing. Right. I'm definitely going to stop. Oh. I don't know why I've got Esmeralda running through my mind. Oh, never mind. So, right, that is definitely the last look. So, thank you so much for watching. I feel so inspired. And it's such a dreary world with terrible things happening. I hope we can all just stay safe and stay sort of tucked away in our little burrows, dressing up big dolls. I think that's just probably the best course of action for the future. So thanks a million for watching. Thank you for all your support. I absolutely love it. If you haven't subscribed and liked, please would you? I'd be so grateful. It's completely free. It takes less than a second. You just tap 2 little tappy tap boxes and that changes my life immeasurably. Thank you very much. Also, if you could tell your friends, if you've got any. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh God, I can't stop myself. I've been possessed by this woman. She's mean. So I'm going to leave you with a little bit of begonia coconut. When I say a little bit, I mean you'll have to use your own imaginations, as I am, probably until April. No, she woke me up. What time did she wake me up? Oh, 12:40 in the morning this morning. 12:40. I mean, I'd literally just gone off. So I don't know what that's about. Her body clock is completely stuffed. But I'll just show you what I've got. So we'll all have to make do. Thank you a million. Thanks so much. Honestly. Oh, I'm going now. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you next Friday. Bye-bye. Hello.